Okay, so good morning, everyone, and welcome again to our English lesson. So, today we are going to talk about the simple past with regular verbs. Okay, so as usual, we are going to start with a dialogue between Sarah and John. So, this is Sarah and this is John. So, Sarah starts the dialogue with, so, John, what did you do yesterday? So, yesterday I visited my sister and I watched a movie with my brother. Oh, great. Did you watch the Titanic film? I didn't watch it. Let's go to the cinema and watch it. Yes, sure. Good. So, here we have this is a dialogue between Sarah and John. Good. So, Sarah is asking John about what? Good. So he's asking John about something that he did when. It is yesterday. Very good. And what is yesterday? So yesterday is the past. Very good. So it is the past. So how do we know that it is the past? Because we have yesterday. Okay. So what are some of the activities or some of the things that John did yesterday? So what did he do yesterday? Good. So we have watched a movie and also visited his sister. Very good. So we have watched and visited. Let me ask you this question. Now, the action of watching a movie or visiting, is it in the present or in the past or in the future? Good. So it is in the past. Very good. How do we know that it's in the past? Because of two things. So the first one is because Sarah asked John about yesterday. So yesterday is past. So automatically, John is going to talk about the past. And also there is another reason, which is that look at watched and visited. What do we have at the end of the verbs? Okay, we have what? We have ed, watched, ed, visited, ed right here. So when we have ed of the verb, so what is this? Is it in the present or the past or the future? Good. So it is in the past. Very good. So watched is in the past and visited is also about the past. Okay, very good. Now again, as we come back to the dialogue, we see that Sarah is asking here another question. Okay, should she say, "Did you watch?" Now again, this "did you watch" is it in the past or present or what? Yes, good. So it is in the past. How do we know that it's in the past? Because we have did. Very good. And did is in the past. Now, did John watch the Titanic film? No, he didn't watch it. Very good. So he didn't watch it. So again, here watch is in the past. Very good. So how do we know that it's in the past? Because we have didn't and we have because we have didn't, and didn't is in the past. Very good. So as you can see that here in the dialogue, Sarah is asking John about something that he did in the past. Okay, good. We can divide this into three categories. So this is watched, visited, when we talk about the form of the verb. So this is affirmative form, this is interrogative form because we have a question, and here we have what? Good, negative form. Okay, so let's move to the form of the verbs. Okay, so today's lesson is going to be about the simple past with regular verbs. So what do we mean by regular verbs? So regular verbs mean it means simply a verb plus ed. Okay, so regular verbs mean verb plus ed. For example, let's take the verb to watch. Okay, verb watch. So the affirmative of watch is I watched. So what do we have at the end? Ed. You watched. He, she, it watched. We, you, they watched. Very good. So what do we have here? We have watch plus ed. Okay, please note that that watch is the present. Okay, please watch, it is in the present. This is the original verb, in the present. Okay, and if you want to change watch into the past, what do? Plus what? Plus ed. Very good. So the verb watch is present, the verb watched is past. Now let's move to the negative. Negative is I didn't, you didn't, he, she, it didn't. Then we have we, you, they didn't watch. Very good. So as you can notice here that in the affirmative form we have ed, but in the negative form we don't have ed. Very good. Why? In your opinion, why? Why here we don't have ed? Very good. Simply because we have didn't. Very good. So because we have didn't. So there is no ed here. So what do we use? We use the original verb, which is watch, which is the present. Okay? So please remember that in the negative form, in the interrogative form, we only use the original verb. So we don't add ed. So please remember that in the negative, no ed. In the interrogative, no ed. Why? Because in the negative we have didn't, and interrogative we have did. So interrogative we have did I watch, did you watch, did he, she, it watch. Then we have did we, you, they again watch. Okay, so for the interrogative form, because here we have a question, okay, so it is did I watch, did you watch, did he, she, it watch, did we, you, they. Then we have watch. Okay, very good. Why here we have watch? Because we have did. So please remember that in the interactive form, in the negative form, we don't have ed. Okay, we use the original verb. Why? Because we have didn't and we have did. Okay, now let's move to another verb, which is visit. The verb visit. So affirmative of visit, we have I visited. Very good. You, he, she, it, we, you, they visited. So visit, original verb, present plus ed. Negative again. I didn't visit. You, he, she, it, we, you, they didn't visit. So please remember that in the negative form we don't have ed. For the interactive form, when we have a question, so we have did I visit, did you visit, did he, she, it visit, did we, you, they visit. Okay, please remember this is a regular verb. Why it is called regular verb? Because it is a verb plus ed. Right? Good. Now let's move to the next one. Okay, so now let's move to short answers. Okay, so when we talk about short answers, we talk about positive answer and the negative answer. So positive answer means yes, and the negative answer means no. So we normally give positive and negative answers for interrogative statements. For example, did they watch? For example, did they watch a movie? Yes, you did. No, you didn't. Okay? Did you watch a movie? Yes, I did. No, I didn't. Did he or she it watch? Yes, he or she it did. No, he, she, it didn't. Okay? Did we, you, they watch? Yes, we, you, they did. Or no, we, you, they didn't. Please remember that in short answers, we stop at did. So we have did, stop. Didn't, stop. So please don't say, did I watch a movie? Yes, you did watch a movie. No, we say, yes, you did. Or no, you didn't. Okay? Did, stop. Didn't, stop. Okay, good. Now let's move to the use. Why do we use the simple past? So we use the simple past to talk about an action that started and finished in the past. Okay, so it is for an action. What is an action? For example, visiting is an action. Writing is an action. Eating is an action. Watching is an action. So action simply means the verb. It started, okay, or it happened, it started when? In the past, and finished in the past. It means that we don't have it in the present. No present, just in the past. Example, look here. Last weekend, I watched a movie. Or yesterday, I visited my parents. So this is an action and this is an action. So these two actions started in the past and finished in the past. Do we have those actions in the present now? No, we don't have them in the present. Only in the past. Okay, so they started in the past, so this is the past. Okay, and they finished in the past. Okay, so they started and finished in the past. Now let's move to some time expressions. Time expressions mean the time that we use in order to indicate the past. For example, when I say yesterday, it means the past. When I say now, it is present. When I say tomorrow, it is future. So time expressions. So time expressions come at the beginning or at the end of a sentence. So we can start time expression, for example, yesterday or last week in the beginning, as you can see that here. But please remember that if you start with time expression in the beginning, we have a comma. We have a comma. So last week, comma. But if we have it at the end of a sentence, as you can see that here a year ago, it is at the end of a sentence, there is no comma. For example, this morning, again, here we have a comma. So what are those time expressions? So time expressions are last weekend, so we say last weekend, or last week, last October, or last summer. We have 2 days ago, so we have ago, 3 days ago, or 1 week ago, or 3 weeks ago, this morning, okay, last night, or last year, or last weekend, or last October, okay, in 1990, or in 2002, and 2003, okay. Here we are talking about the past. Yesterday, again, it is the past, or yesterday morning, or yesterday night, okay. So it is past. So please remember that when you have these time expressions, try to use the simple past. And for instance, if you have now, for example, let's suppose that you have now. Are you going to use the present? Are you going to use the simple past if you have now? No, because simple past, because now is not the past, it is the present. So if we have now, we are going to use the present continuous. Okay? Yeah, good. Now let's move to some spelling rules. Okay? Spelling rules. So as we see that, or as we said before, that a regular verb, it is a verb plus ed, right? It is a verb plus ed. For example, watch, the past of watch is watched, okay? But for ed, we have some spelling rules. It means how do we write a verb, a regular verb, okay? Let's start with the first rule. So please look here. If you have in verbs ending in, the verbs ending, it means that what do we have at the end of a verb? So verb ending in vowel plus consonant plus consonant. For example, help. What do we have here? Vowel, L, consonant, P is what? Is also consonant. So what do we do? Plus ed. So we help, the past of help is helped, ed. Again, return. So what do we have? U, vowel, R, consonant, N, consonant. So what is the past? Returned. So what do we have at the end? Ed again. Also, when we have vowel, vowel, consonant. Okay? So we have, for example, the verb to cook, we have vowel, O, vowel, again, O, vowel. We have key is consonant, so the past is cooked. So what do we have at the end? Ed. Got it? So we have ed. But if the verb ends in e, is for example leave. What do we have at the end of leave? It is e. Imagine, e. So if we have e, we just add d. We don't add ed. So the past of leave is lived. So we have d. It's not lived, e in another e, then d. No, we just add d. So we have leave, lived. Imagine, what do we have at the end? E, so we are going to add just d. So imagined, okay? We have just d, not ed. Why? Because we have e at the end of the verb. Got it? Okay? So please add, it means plus. Add means plus. يعني كان زيدو. Add means plus, okay? Another spelling rule. Please pay attention here. If the verbs ends in a vowel plus y, please, this is y. For example, play, this is y. Annoy, this is y. But please look here, what do we have before y? It is a vowel. Very good. It is a vowel. Okay? And before play, what? A vowel. Good. So please, when we have a vowel before y, what do we add? We add ed. Very good. So we have play, ed. Annoy, annoyed, ed. Okay? Why ed? Because we have a vowel before y. Got it? But if the verb ends in a consonant plus y, what do? We change the y to ied. For example, try. Look here. Let's try to compare between try and play. So in try, we have y. And play, we have y. But what do we have before y here in play? We have a vowel. But in this try, what do we have? Consonant. Very good. So if we have consonant, what do? We change y into ied. Got it? For example, worry. What do we have before y? We have r. And r is what? Consonant. So what do? We change y to ied. Hurry again. What do we have before y? We have r. So what do? We change y into ied. But look here, for annoy, we have y, vowel. Are we going to change y? No. Why? Because we have vowel. So if we have vowel, just ed. Okay? Good. Now let's move to doubling the consonants. So please, if we have a verb ending, so please ending, it means to finish with. Yeah, it means the verb finishes with. With what? With consonant, vowel, and consonant. So what do? We double the consonant. Okay, so here we are talking about one syllable verbs ending in one vowel and one consonant. What do? We double the consonant plus ed. Now look here, let's go to the verb to stop. Now what do we have at the end of stop? We have t. T is what? Consonant. O is what? Vowel. P is what? Consonant. So what do? We double p. Okay, we have double the consonants with double p. So the past of stop is stopped. Double p. Again, plan. What do we have for plan? L, consonant, as we saw here, consonant. A, vowel. N, consonant. So what do? We double the consonant. So it is planned, double N. But pay attention for mix. Mix, also we have M. It is a consonant. I is a vowel. And C is consonant. So normally we should double. But please, when you have W and Y and X, we don't double. So please, we don't double W, and we don't double Y, and we don't double X. Okay? If we have Y, if we have W, Y, and X, don't double, right? But if we have another consonants, for example, P, double P, plan, double N. For example, shop, again, we have the verb to shop. Okay, shop. We are going to double. Okay, good. Now let's move to some pronunciations. Okay, so how to pronounce ed. So please remember that for ed, ed has some different pronunciation. Okay, notice pronunciation, nutq. Okay, so how do we pronounce ed? So please note that the ending of ed of the past tense is pronounced in different ways. Okay, so let's start with ed. So please, if we have ed, I'm talking about this one. If we have ed, this one, ed, ed, ed. If we have it after d or after t, so this ed is pronounced as id. Okay, is pronounced as id. Please pay attention. It is pronounced, not written. يعني كيفاش كنطقوها ماشي كيفاش كنكتبوها. Okay, so add. The passive add is added, ended, defended, pretended, lifted, rested, waited, id. Okay, so we have id. Why id? Because we have ed is what? is after يعني جت من بعد what D and T. Got it? For example, added, so ed is after D. Lifted, so ed is after T. So if we have ed after T and D, ed is pronounced as id. For example, added, ended, lifted, rested. Another rule, if you have ed, this ed, I'm talking about this ed. If you have ed after voiceless sounds, what are those voiceless sounds? Voiceless sounds are, for example, p, k, f, s, sh, ch. This ed is what is pronounced as t. Okay, this ed is pronounced as t. This is dropped, shaped, sipped, wrapped. This is locked, marked, wrecked. So please, this ed is pronounced as t. Okay, so it is not dropped, no, it is dropped. This is not locked, it is locked. This is not coughed, it is coughed. So again, we have danced, placed, kissed, missed, fixed. Okay, also when we have x, it is ed is pronounced as t. Also we have brushed, flashed, rushed, wished, pinched, reached, touched, and we have watched. So please, this sh, it means s and h. Okay, so s and h, it is pronounced as sh, and this c and h, it is pronounced as ch. So this is pinched, okay, reached, touched, watched. Got it? So please, when you have these voiceless sounds, so ed is pronounced as t. Okay guys, so this is what we all have for today. So I'm going to add another video of some exercises that we are going to do later. Okay, so goodbye and see you later.